It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Hightstown High School, home of the Rams, the Irish of Notre Dame in search of their first win of the season as they enter at 0-3, the coin toss underway at midfield. As tonight's coverage of Mercer County High School football ensues tonight here on the WBCB Sports Network. Alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. Great to be with you here for another gorgeous evening of high school football on WBCB as the Hightstown Rams deferred the opening coin toss. The Irish of Notre Dame will receive to begin tonight's contest. And Fish will see the Irish offense to begin tonight. And that's something that has struggled, one side of the ball that has struggled to start this season for Notre Dame. The defensive side of things hasn't been great either, but for them so far this season, they got to get things going offensively, and it starts in the backfield with Jaden Davis.
Yeah, well, you know, this is really two teams hungry for a win. Irish 0-3 for the first time since 2016 when they lost their first 5. Hightstown's lost 2 straight. But Notre Dame's played a tougher schedule. Hightstown's a little more comparable in talent. But I think something we want to watch tonight when you talk about the offense is how well Notre Dame can run the ball. The Irish have generated very little in the ground game. And Hightstown, prior to last week, had allowed an average of less than 100 yards on the ground. So Notre Dame has run for just 149 yards. That has to get better to take pressure off quarterback Matt Roush. Offensively, Hightstown's got to start running the ball as well. They've only averaged 60 yards a game on the ground. They want to get Malachi Platt growing tonight. They do have some big play potential with the twin brother combination of Ryan Walsh and receiver Jack Walsh.
Yep.
This is two teams really still looking to find themselves. Hightstown pulled out a 9-7 win on opening day and against Matawan. And Notre Dame, the surprising thing about Notre Dame is they have not really been competitive in any of these first 3 games, except maybe a little bit against Bridgewater. So I think we see more evenly matched today, and I think we'll see. We'll see if one team or the other can establish that ground game, which is important.
Avery Klingeman squibs one through the middle. Zamir Jones fields it inside the 20. Works it right side, looking for his own sideline, looking for the edge, and shoved out of bounds. A strong gain. Give him about 13 on the return as he gets pushed out right around the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. And for tonight's broadcast, we will just have audio as of right now, having some technical difficulties for you. We apologize for that inconvenience. But we will be conducting this broadcast for now as a radio broadcast, audio only tonight, so we'll describe the action as clearly as we can for you here from Hightstown. Working from the far side of the field are the Irish. From right to left, Matt Roush in the pistol, Davis behind him. 2 receivers to his left, Pelzer the low man, Clock in the slot. Musa Kamara back in action after missing last week. He's at the top. Roush gets the signal from the sideline. Takes the snap. They'll feed Davis on the ground. Looking right side. Has some space. Makes a man miss across the 35, and he's pushed out of bounds around there. A strong carry on the first down of scrimmage. Offensively, here for the Irish tonight as Davis gets about 5 on the ground.
Yeah, well, Davis, he only carried the ball 13 times his first 2 games, and they gave it to him 26 times last week. So that's, if you're an Irish fan, that's kind of what you want to see. He went for, I think, 90 yards or something. So,
yep. Correction, he got 7 on that first carry. Here's 2nd and a short 3. Roush adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap from the gun, looks right, throws, pass is incomplete, intended for Musa Kamara. Pass is wide to his left. It looked like a curl route right at the sticks. Unable to convert that time, missed timing between Roush and Kamara, 3rd and short.
Yeah, he had him right there.
Yep.
Would have been, even if he got taken down right there, it'd be 3rd and 1.
Here's 3rd and short from the Irish own 37-yard line. Pelzer at the bottom, the low receiver. Roush looks to the sideline again, directing traffic in the gun.
Trying to draw him off with a long snap, the long count there, it seemed like.
Roush sets his feet, throws left side complete. It's Joseph Clock across the 50, shoved out of bounds at the Hightstown 45. Good enough to move the sticks and then some. It's 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. Sincere Ryans on the stop for Hightstown. Roush connecting with Joseph Clock, and they'll go no huddle here, do the Irish.
17-yard pickup there.
Same formation, receivers flip sides. Musa Kamara to the left of Roush. Clock in the slot to the right, Pelzer at the top. Davis on the ground, left side, gets a block, slips a man, drugged down shy of the 40-yard line. Another strong carry from Jaden Davis on 1st down, brings up 2nd and manageable.
I'm not sure why they kept the wraps on him in the first 2 games unless he had some kind of little bit of an injury or something.
There's 5 on 1st down, 2nd and 5. Adam Kozik in on the stop for the Rams.
Kozik, one of 2 very good linebackers for those guys with Jair
Thompson,
yeah. I was going to say Jair Brown, but I knew it wasn't Jair Brown.
Nope. Roush to Davis, right side, makes a man miss, bounces it back out wide, but he's going to be brung down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, 3rd down.
This is kind of a big down for Notre Dame. They want to get that offense going, and they want to come out and make a statement right now. And don't want to see this drive stall. On the other side of the coin, Hightstown would like to stop it and get a punt and get going.
3rd down, and about 5 to go here for Notre Dame. Roush in a pistol formation. Clock and Pelzer to his right. Looking that way, throws, pass complete to Pelzer, reaching for the yard to gain. He's got the 1st down by a yard. Pushed into his own sideline, pass complete for a gain of 6, almost 7. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame as Roush connects on 3rd down again, this time to Pelzer.
Notre Dame showing a nice little short passing game here right now.
They go quick tempo back to Davis on the ground, right side, musters his way forward, and another strong carry for Jaden Davis, about 7 on the ground, 2nd and short. Roush takes the snap, looks right, screen pass, Kamara completes. Drugged down right around the yard to gain. We'll see where they spot it officially, but another completed pass for Matt Roush as he finds Musa Kamara for the first time tonight, his 2nd target and his 1st completion.
Notre Dame might want to start playing a little tighter here. Notre Dame stinking and dunking their way down the field.
Roush takes the snap, blitz on the way from the Rams. They get to Davis on the ground, a tackle for a 2-yard loss. Blowing up that play for Hightstown, Andres Gallardo, the senior defensive lineman. Another tackle for a loss for Gallardo on this season. He's having a pretty good start so far for the Rams. It's his 3rd tackle for a loss on the year. 2nd down and 12. Trips right for Roush. Davis to his right in the gun. Drops back, looks over the middle. Zamir Jones complete. Bounces off a defender. Stiff arms a man. Still on his feet. Towards the sideline. Jones, the pylon. Touchdown!
Wow, that was a great individual effort by Jones. It was just sort of just a quick, not a dump off, but a little bit over the middle, and then they looked like they had him, and then Jones broke a couple tackles, shed a few, worked his way along horizontally, and then got around that corner and headed in, got in just by the skin of his teeth.
There was a flag. There was a flag on the play, but that was for the tackle made on Jones. And I believe the Irish are going to tack that one on the kickoff, unless they did pick up the flag. We'll see the ruling down on the field. Touchdown is good. A face mask against Hightstown. That will be ensued on the kickoff. That'll be applied on the kickoff, rather. Sebastian Swiatek on for the extra point. 8:03 to go here in the first quarter, and the Notre Dame Irish jump out to a 6-0 lead. Good spot. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0, Notre Dame jumps out to the first lead here in this one. A strong drive from the Irish as they convert twice on third down, and Matt Roush connects from about 32 yards out to Zamir Jones for the touchdown. Strong drive from Notre Dame to begin tonight, Fish. And you talked about it earlier this week with Jordan Hirsch on Friday Night Hype, that Notre Dame was going to have to get out in front and start to play from ahead. Well, they're doing that here tonight.
Yeah, they are. And really, like, again, a nice little short to medium passing game. And, you know, they did a great job. And Matt Roush on that drive, 4 for 5 for 30, 47, 54 yards. That's a great start.
Strong drive from Matt Roush and the Irish offense. His 5th touchdown pass of the season as Zamir Jones finds pay dirt for the first time here in 2025. Sebastian Swiatek to send things away. 2 men deep to receive, Daniel Young and Terrence Williams deep for the Rams. Kicking from the Hightstown 45, Swiatek will just boot this one through the uprights and out of the back of the end zone, a touchback. First and 10 for Hightstown as we see their offense on the field for the first time tonight. So we'll get to see the Walsh brothers out on the field, the quarterback and tight end duo with Ryan Walsh and Jack Walsh.
Yeah, they did some nice things against Steiner last week. Got a few big pickups on some, you know, and Hightstown did a good job of converting on third downs and fourth down. Well, 1 third down, 1 fourth down last week. Did that mostly in the air.
Walsh, first pass, swung out wide towards Young, looking for space, not much of it. He'll get about 4 on the first down completion. Second down and a long 6.
Who was that?
Pass complete to Daniel Young.
Daniel Young.
Swung down shy of the 25, right at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, he is their leading receiver.
Young off to a solid season this year. It's his 16th catch, 187 yards entering tonight. Had 4 grabs for 29 yards last week against Steinert. Irish show blitz. On the ground go the Rams, left side. Strong carry. Barreling over Irish defenders and just around the yard to gain. First touch tonight. And Malachi Pratt gets his first touch of the night. A strong carry moves the sticks.
He's got some potential. They're waiting for him to have a bit of a bust out game.
Shotgun formation, Walsh with Pratt to his left. And whistles blow down on the field. Clock still running.
It's fine with us. Keep it running.
Play's gonna resume. Walsh in the gun. Has pressure, flips left side, it goes incomplete. Thrown kind of in between both Sincere Ryans and Davis Young, or Daniel Young rather, on that first look there.
Yeah, that looked like there was some confusion there because where he threw it, the deep receiver was just still running. He didn't even turn around to see the ball coming, so I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Second and 10, clock stops at 7:03 here in the first quarter. Pistol formation for the Rams. First look at this tonight. Schendlinger to the right at the line of scrimmage. Play action. Welsh with pressure, rolls right, flips, pass is incomplete. Intended for his brother Jack. Falls incomplete. Alex Villarelli on the coverage. Third down and 10.
I've always wanted to do this when we're just doing a radio broadcast, so to speak. Hightstown wearing their black jerseys tonight, and Notre Dame in their all white.
There you go.
Yeah, set the scene a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, announcers always do that, and 3 seconds
do.
later, I'm like, well, I don't know who's wearing what color jersey.
Third down and 10. Pratt in the pistol formation behind Welsh. Young in motion from left to right. Welsh takes the snap. Bundick on the pressure. Steps up. Buys time. Flips down the sideline. It's caught by Young for the first down at the 43-yard line. There's a flag back at the line of scrimmage. The Notre Dame sideline thinks it's against Hightstown.
Yeah, it was thrown right in the holding area.
And they're going to call the hold, and based on the reaction down on the field, it's against Justin Edwards. The senior offensive lineman going to be called for the holding penalty.
Yeah, you could see that. See that one from a mile away.
Tremendous effort on the play by Walsh to connect with Young. The broken play had pressure all over the place. Irish unable to get home, but you see why with the flag, a holding called against the Hightstown Rams. This will bring up 3rd down and 20. And if you're Notre Dame, you just got to play the sticks here.
Yeah, for sure. That's a killer for somebody like Young because he doesn't know there's a he doesn't know there's a flag been thrown. He thinks he's got a big game. And all of a sudden,
Young in motion. They'll go Pratt on the ground, up the middle. He's tripped up a yard or two past the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th and 18, and the punt team forced to come on for the Hightstown Rams.
Good first defensive series there for Notre Dame.
They allow the first down, but after that, take advantage of the holding call on 3rd and 10. And now the punt team coming on. Looks like Walsh will boot things away. Good snap, plenty of time. Low liner punt towards Jaden Davis. Fields it on a hop inside his own 40. Bounces it back. Looking to flip the field, turns on the Jets. Look at Davis, looking for blockers. Back to the sideline, still with space. One man to beat, Jaden Davis for the touchdown.
Wow. What
a flag is on the field at the 31-yard line.
Good job, Kyle. Kyle pointing that flag out, thrown around the 30-yard line of Hightstown.
Block in the back against Notre Dame. That'll set them back. An explosive play taken off the scoreboard. Davis looked like he had his 2nd return touchdown of the season. He had 1 on the kick return earlier in the year against Timber Creek. Was looking for his first punt return of the season there. Unfortunately, the block in the back will send things back just a bit for Notre Dame as they will remain on Hightstown's side of the field, it looks like.
Yeah, it's still a good return.
Yep.
I mean, you know, that was a pretty good punt. 28, 38, 41-yard punt. And still, let's see, a 30, he took it at 37, 13, 23, still a 24-yard return.
Irish working from Hightstown's side of the field. From their own 38-yard line. Snap on the ground, handoff up the middle. Fighting for extra yardage, plowing his way forward. Well, that's a number I don't have on my roster. Number 30 on the carry for Notre Dame. Got 31, 32, but not a number 30.
Nope.
So unfortunately not sure who it was on the carry there for Notre Dame. We apologize to those listening at home, but the roster provided to us does not have a number 30 on it. He's still in the game to the right of Roush. Now in the pistol. Looking for Kamara left side. Quick pass complete. Shakes a couple of Rams, and reaching forward is Musa Kamara, shy of the 30-yard line. Quick hitter connects for about 8. 3rd and 2.
Third down for the Irish.
Third and short. They'll go on the ground left side. They go back to 30 as he reaches across the 30-yard line of Hightstown territory. And that is C.J. Woods, Karan Woods.
Ah, all right.
According to Max Preps,
Well, that's the best we
Karan
got.
Woods was listed as number 22 for Notre Dame on this roster. And number 22 is on the sideline in crutches. But they'll go back on the ground left side. And swung down right at the line of scrimmage. A big pop that time from Thompson. As he blows that play up for the Rams.
Notre Dame ball carrier brought down by number 8, Javian.
Correction, Javian Carter on the stop. A big pop from the defensive back. Davis comes back into the game for Notre Dame after being spelled for a couple of plays. So I'm not sure if that is. Karan Woods was number 30 last year. This year he changed his number to 22.
Yeah, so we don't really know.
We'll try and figure that out. I'll see if we can ask a Notre Dame coach at halftime.
Yeah, Max Prep sometimes isn't the most reliable with those rosters.
Samir Jones, the tight end, motion to the right. They'll feed Davis on the ground. Makes a man miss. Strong carry from Jaden Davis on second and long. He gets about 7, actually 6. 3rd down and 4 here for Notre Dame.
Notre Dame ball
Under 3 to play, 2:40 and counting here in the first quarter. The Irish leading 7-0. Roush in the gun, Davis to his left. They'll give it to him. On the ground, Davis has a seam. Up the middle and into the end zone.
Yeah, if you can't get it on your punt return, you might as well get it on your play from scrimmage. Davis did just that. Made a nifty little move, just sort of did a little hop, let a guy go past him, and then pretty much waltzed in from the last 15 yards.
Jaden Davis from 20 yards out on the ground connects. Swiatek on for the extra point. A 13-0 score in favor of the visiting Irish. Good snap, good hold. Swiatek's kick through the uprights and good. 2:25 to play in quarter number 1. And the visiting Irish on top of the Hightstown Rams, 14-0. Thanks to Jaden Davis's 20-yard touchdown run. Tonight's game on WBCB brought to you by the Trentonian, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, and the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Well, Fish, 2 drives, 2 scores tonight for the Irish. Pretty good so far to start offensively, as their game plan, much as we alluded to earlier, they wanted to establish the run. They've done just that, and it's really been a methodical offense. I don't think they've gone to consecutive plays on either side. Well, they've gone to consecutive run plays, but the way they've been able to keep the Rams off balance, going between the pass and the run.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, our last 4 plays were runs in that last drive. But, yeah, it was run, first possession, run, 2 passes, 2 runs, pass, run, pass, run, pass. Then we had a run, pass, and then 4 runs. So, yeah, they're mixing it up well.
Swiatek, pooch kick, right side, bobbled by the Rams, ball's loose. Fighting for it near the Irish sideline. Looks like Hightstown's going to retain possession as they'll take over from their own 32-yard line, 1st and 10. 2:22 to go here in the opening quarter.
Well, Hightstown's been smacked around defensively their first 2 series. This offense has to answer now, because they're giving Notre Dame a lot of chance to build some momentum here.
1st and 10 from the Hightstown 32-yard line is where the Rams begin their second drive of the day. Walsh in the gun. Pratt motion to his left. Young slotted to the right. In motion. Walsh. Pressure. Bundick there, and he'll bring him down for the sack. Dylan Bundick, he's been a bright spot for this Notre Dame defense. He's had no trouble getting home to the quarterback this season.
Yeah, he's been doing some really good things. Every time we see him, he's doing some good things.
2nd down and long to go for the Rams. Pistol formation here for Hightstown. Young in the slot again to the right. It's Pratt on the ground, and he's swung down for a loss. Anthony Merlino, the new linebacker, comes in to make the play. Third and even longer here for Hightstown.
Yep, 2-yard loss there. And they are, this is their second straight week at least with a slow start. I mean, they fell behind 14-0 to Steiner last week and came back to within 14-7, but they were moving the ball a little bit at least last week.
Third and long for the Rams. Irish show blitz. They send 4. Walsh throws right side. Pass is caught by Young. He'll be short of the sticks, but they get a decent chunk back as he's brought out of bounds just shy of the first down marker by a couple of yards.
Yeah.
At their own 40-yard line, and now decision time here for the Rams. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field, 4th and 2.
Interesting. Okay.
From their own 40. Trailing 14-0 are the Rams.
Well, this could be huge for Notre Dame.
Absolutely.
Get the ball back here.
Big test for this Irish defense. Trips left for Walsh. Irish showing blitz. Walsh looks left, wants to throw, pass caught. Over the middle to Jack Walsh. Down the middle, has a block. It's a foot race. In for the touchdown. A 60-yard strike. Ryan Walsh to his brother Jack, and just like that, the Rams cut the deficit in half.
Yeah, I mean, this must be their MO. Get behind 14-0, then come back and get a score. That was right over the middle, and nobody around him. And Walsh, not the fastest guy in the world, but he had enough that, he got moving and he started to accelerate, and adrenaline took him. And all of a sudden, wow, you're playing just to stop a first down or just to get a first down, and you get 60 for a touchdown. That's got to lift Hightstown a little bit.
A 60-yard strike for the Rams. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Extra point team on. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. 5 seconds remain in the first quarter. 14-7 now the score as the Hightstown Rams strike. The Walsh brothers connect for 60 yards through the air, and it's a 14-7 ball game, Fish.
Yeah, we got all of a sudden what was looking like a potential disaster for Hightstown. We got all of a sudden we got a good game.
Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford celebrating their 50th year in business here today, here yesterday, and here tomorrow. Can't forget about Jammer Doors and Windows, a 4th-generation local family-owned business offering Rainer garage doors and openers since 1920. Visit them at 2850 Brunswick Avenue, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville, or in Yardley. Their showroom open by appointment, 215-493-7709 at 10 North Main Street in the Yardley Gristmill. The Rams find the end zone for the first time today as the Walsh brothers strike a 60-yard connection through the air. On a big 4th and 2 from the Rams from their own 40-yard line. The gutsy call pays off.
Yeah. I mean, we were saying that could give Notre Dame a big lift, and it went just the opposite way. Give Hightstown a big lift, but now Notre Dame, we'll see. Notre Dame's offense has been pretty efficient so far.
Clingham in to boot things away for the Rams. Low squibber through the middle. Fielded on a couple of hops. Pelzer lowering the shoulder. He's drugged down across the Irish 30-yard line, shy of the 35, right around the 34. And that's where Notre Dame sets up shop, similar to where they began their first drive of the night.
Number 16, Cyril Buffalo-Bonney. First down for Notre Dame.
1 quarter in the books, 14-7 the score. Notre Dame takes over with possession, 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. You're listening to high school football on WBCB. Back at Hightstown, 1st and 10 for the Irish as we flip the field. They'll work from left to right. Roush in the gun, Davis to his right. 2 receivers to the left. Kamara in motion from left to right. They'll hand it off to him. Jet sweep. The Rams have it red right away. Gallardo there for another tackle for a loss, his 4th of the season, his 2nd of the night.
You know, the way Notre Dame's been sort of controlling the line of scrimmage here with their running game and these little quick passes, I'm surprised they don't try to hit them with one over the top now and just, you know, thinking they might be sucking these guys up a little bit, maybe try to go for one.
NJ.com as well has number 30 for Notre Dame listed as Karan Woods. Again, we'll double check with a Notre Dame coach when they head to the half. But trying to confirm that. Roush wants to pass, has pressure, scrambles to his left, throws across his body, pass is complete. It's Jones, a 1st down and more as he's tackled down at the Hightstown 45.
Oh, what a pass. I mean, Roush was being chased out of the pocket. He was running against his body, going to the left, and somehow he just found Jones sort of in a dead area out there and delivered it perfectly. Perfect strike.
Irish go no huddle. Davis on the ground, bounces it right side, back towards the middle and swung down at the 39-yard line. Excuse me, the 41. Gain of about 4 on the carry for Davis. Back to the no huddle go the Irish. Pelzer and clock to the right. Roush, play action, has time, steps up, deep pass down the middle, intended for Kamara. Was all alone, but the throw just too far in front. 3rd down and 7.
Well, you had him beat. And, I mean, by 2 steps at least. And I guess I can't say I'm surprised that they just said there. I think they might try to go over the top, and they did. And it would have worked had it ball been delivered a little tighter.
Roush in the gun with Davis to his left. Same formation here for the Irish. Looks right, pass complete, clock, has the 1st down, swung down right around the 33-yard line. How good has Matt Roush been so far tonight on 3rd down for Notre Dame?
Yeah, he really has.
I believe he's been perfect to this point. Here's 1st and 10. Spotted at the 32. They'll go Davis on the ground left side, bounces it wide, gets a block, and is forced out of bounds inside the Rams' 20-yard line, right around the 17. Enough to move the sticks, 1st and 10. It's now Notre Dame inside the red zone.
Pickup.
Same formation again here for the Irish. Roush back to Davis, left side, can't slip a defender this time around. He does fall forward for a gain of about 2. But Adam Kozik there on the stop for Hightstown. The leading tackler gets his number called for the 2nd or 3rd time tonight even. 2nd down and a long 8 to go. Pistol formation. Looks like Woods is in the game. They'll give it to him left side. Keeps the legs moving, but he's bottled up by a whole pack of Rams. 3rd down looming.
Another 3rd down. Can Hightstown get off? Well, this is 4 down territory anyhow, unless they bring Swyconic in to kick a field goal.
Back to the right of Roush in the gun. Pelzer and clock to his right, Kamara to his left. Play action, Roush floats, pass complete. Clock drugged down at the 10-yard line. Gonna be short of the yard to gain. It brings up 4th and 1. Sincere Ryan's on the stop to force 4th down here for Notre Dame.
The way they've been picking up short yardage, I can't see them not getting the 1st down here.
Davis remains on the sideline here for 4th and short. It's about 4th and 2. The ball marked right at the Hightstown 10. Pistol set. Kamara to the right. Roush comes up to the line.
Ooh.
movement up front.
Flag on the play. Offside.
Offsides against the Rams.
Encroachment on the defense.
An automatic first down and a 5-yard increase for this Notre Dame offense. Davis comes back in. Same formation, they just flipped the sides of the field with the receivers, Clock and Pelzer on the left. Camara, one-on-one coverage to the right. They'll go Davis, left side, on the ground, bounces it wide. Schendlinger had him bottled up. Davis still on his feet. He's going to lose a handful of yards.
Well, Davis did what you're supposed to do. He kept his feet moving and he was trapped in the backfield there. Kind of stutter-stepped around, but Hightstown had it too bottled up, and finally they all just descended upon him. Did he lose about 4 on that one?
Second and goal here for the Irish. Zamir Jones, the tight end, already with a touchdown. He's to the right of the line of scrimmage. As are Clock and Pelzer. Roush wants to throw, looks Kamara's side, caught for the touchdown. Matt Roush to Musa Kamara from 9 yards out. The third score this first half here for Notre Dame.
Yeah, this has just been too easy for Notre Dame's offense if you're a Hightstown fan. I mean, they haven't shown any signs of being able to stop these guys.
The second passing touchdown of the night for Matt Roush coming here in the first half. He's been sharp so far in this one. Swiatek on for the extra point. 6:40 to play here in the first half. Good snap, good hold by White. Kick is up, and it is good. 6:40 to play in the first half, and Notre Dame goes back up in front by a 2-score lead, 21-7. Now the score in favor of the Irish. Today's game brought to you as a public service for the Hightstown community by Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Simplicity Funeral Home, proud to sponsor tonight's game on WBCB and wishes all the Hightstown Rams the best of luck this school term. Well, the Notre Dame offense, this has been the sharpest they've looked just about since the opening week, Fish.
Well,
They suffered a tough loss on the road at Bridgewater Raritan.
I have to think this is even sharper. I mean, they've scored on their first 3 possessions. They have not been stopped. Ten first downs so far for the Irish.
Offensive efficiency to a T. Swiatek ready to boot things away. Back to receive for the Rams. It's Daniel Young and Terrence Williams. Irish in front again by 14. Swiatek, pooch kick towards the Rams side of the field. Fielded on a hop and tackled down right at the 30-yard line. Hightstown Ram hauling it in. Looks like Caleb Logan. Correction, that's Jalen Gannell Wallace.
Recovered by number 33, Jalen Gannell Wallace. Hightstown, first down.
6:36 left in this first half. From their own 31-yard line, the Rams moving from right to left.
Once again, Hightstown's kind of under pressure to answer.
Looking for a response after the Irish marching down the field and finding the end zone. The third touchdown catch of the season for Musa Kamara. Irish bring blitz up the middle, and the run stopped for a loss. Alex Villarelli blowing up the play after missing last week against Hopewell Valley. He gets in to start this drive. A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14.
That was Villarelli? I thought that was number 4. Conway, I guess not. Who was that to carry? Was that Platt?
That was Pratt. Yep, Malachi Pratt on the carry that time. Young slotted left. Pratt to the right of Walsh in the gun. They'll motion Young from left to right. Screen pass, right side, complete. Across the yard, the line of scrimmage, and swung down short of the yard to gain, it looks like. Actually, they're going to give him the marker, it looks like. Pass completed to Javian Carter.
Yeah, those two hooked up like 3 times late in the game last week without it. He didn't get anything early, and then all of a sudden they started going to him. And I don't know why they don't go more. He's pretty reliable, it looks like.
Strong screen pass there, completed to Carter, does the work with his legs to move the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 41. Young in the slot to the left. Jack Walsh at the top. Screen left to Young, looking for space, stiff arms a man, slips another, fights forward, and is swung down by a handful of Irish defenders. Conway the first to get there. And finishing the stop with him was Eli Kaufman. 2nd down, give them 7 to go here for the Rams. Under 5 minutes left in the first frame, or the first half. Carter, the high man to the right. Young slotted right side. Walsh with a blitz, screen pass completed to Jack Walsh. Here he goes again, left side, sideline, forced out of bounds. Plenty to move the sticks and then some. Forced out by Dean Garbolino of the Irish, but another successful play from Ryan Walsh to Jack Walsh.
Yeah,
as they connect, and Walsh very close already to 100 yards through the air receiving.
First time up the middle, second time out to the side, and both times good results.
Irish bring a blitz. Walsh shakes a man, but he's going to be brought down for a loss. Tripped up in the backfield, a couple of Irish defenders to get there. Matthew Calderon looked like the man to finish the blow. Villarelli in on the play. And getting there as well, one of the defensive linemen for the Irish. That was number 52, Sunil Kume.
Yeah, that's rough for an offense. You just get a big gain, big first down gain, and then Notre Dame comes up big and stuffs you.
Sacked for a loss of 4 was Walsh. Young in motion from left to right. Pistol formation. Walsh drops back, has time, floats, deep sideline. But Jack lost his footing. Fade route towards the corner and loses his footing inside the 5. The pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, it was to the right side, the right corner outside of the end zone. He wasn't in the end zone yet. And he looked like he had got behind those guys, and the throw looked like it was there, but Jack Walsh did kind of just go down and fall down. I don't know if he would have caught it if he just stood up or not, but he would have had a better shot than when he fell down.
3rd down and 14 here for the Rams. And a timeout down on the field. Notre Dame wants to look some things over here. Some adjustments. Ben Glatt, the wide receiver, the sophomore, coming in as a part of an offensive adjustment for for Hightstown, actually, and enough for a timeout to be called by Notre Dame. Stops the clock with about 3:37 to play here in the first half. As we remind you of Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, proud to sponsor tonight's contest located in Ewing Township. Hyundai of Trenton, the area's fastest growing auto dealership with over 1,400 tariff-free cars waiting for you to test drive now. And don't forget, you miss any of today's action, well, the Trentonians got you covered. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian.
I'll tell you, Hightstown's a little bit abandoned their running game here during this series. They lost 4 on their first play and thrown four passes on their next 5 plays and got a sack on the other one. So see if Notre Dame's sort of playing pass here. I mean, I think you would anyhow, 3rd and 14.
Yeah. 3rd down and 14 to go. Rams in the pistol set. Pratt behind Walsh. Blitz comes. Floated left side. Sideline. Flag comes in. This is going to go against Notre Dame for pass interference,
Yeah,
and they're going to get Christopher Bailey.
Yeah, he kind of held the guy up while the ball was still in the air.
Well, pass interference at the high school level is a 15-yard penalty, and the Rams, with just needing 14 yards for the first down, they'll get it.
Just get it by
And that's
a
a
yard.
very costly penalty for Notre Dame. That's just something you can't have happen.
You know, every penalty that both teams have committed today have been kind of costly. One had a touchdown taken away, one had a first down taken away, one gave a first down.
Stops the clock with 3:32. First and 10 for the Rams inside the Notre Dame 20. Ball spotted at the 17. Ben Glatt, the high man to the right here for Walsh in the gun. Pratt to his right. Young slotted to the right. Takes the snap, feeds Pratt, sweep left. Fighting forward as he lowers the shoulder for extra yardage. A gain of about 2 on the play.
They just cannot get that ground game going.
And that's really been the Achilles heel defensively this year for Notre Dame. They haven't been able to stop any type of a run game to this point this year, but so far tonight, they've done so against the Rams. Second down and 8.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing Hightstown probably thought it had a pretty good chance to run the ball.
I formation, Walsh under center. Handoff, met in the backfield. Dylan Bundick, his second tackle for a loss. As they try to get Sincere Ryans involved in the running game, it goes nowhere fast. 3rd and 11. .2:30 and counting here in this first half. Rams inside the red zone, a big third down here defensively for the Irish.
On four runs on this possession, 3 of them have been for negative yardage.
Bootleg right, Walsh pressured by Bundick, pass, slung right, incomplete, intended for Jack Walsh, broken up by Joe Conway. It'll bring up 4th and 11. Senior defensive back, Joseph Conway, in on the stop.
Well, you got to go for it.
And that they are. Walsh in from the sideline with the play. Rams huddle up with the ball spotted still on the Notre Dame 17.
I think that
Excuse me, the 18.
I think that third down play was just to try to get a few yards and make this 4th and manageable.
Pressure was in the face of Walsh quicker than he anticipated with Bundick.
Yeah, that was just well played all around.
Irish don't blitz. Pass slung over the middle. Complete. Tackled by Villarelli. It's going to be good enough for a first down for Hightstown. And the pass completed to Javian Carter for the first down.
Well, these guys are converting. Notre Dame's converting 3rd down. These guys are converting 4th down.
Second time tonight the Rams have done just that. Keeps the drive alive. 1st and goal from the Notre Dame 4-yard line. Carter, who just moved the sticks, the high man to the right. I formation here for the Rams. Jair Thompson, the fullback. Ryans, the deep back. They'll go Ryans. Left side, bounces off a man, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well,
Sincere Ryans from 4 yards out, back to a 1-score game for the Rams.
Good hard run by Ryans. It was up the middle between the tackles, and he was met by a Notre Dame defender, kind of bounced off him and restarted himself and carried it in. Good hard run by Sincere Ryans.
4 yards on the ground for Ryans. A strong drive from the Hightstown Rams. 1:30 left in this first half. Klingeman on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it's good. 90 seconds remain in this first half. A high-scoring affair to this point, 21-14 the score. Rams trailing by 7 after another strong drive offensively. As the ground attack caps off the drive, Sincere Ryans carries it in from 4 yards away. Haldeman Ford, celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community. Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does. Celebrating 50 years in business. Haldeman Ford, proud to sponsor tonight's game on WBCB. Well, in 90 seconds and a little bit after you hear from some of our sponsors, we'll have the halftime show brought to you by the Trentonian. Fish will have all of your stats at the half for you.
I will.
So we'll get you cruising into half number 2. It's been a fun one so far in this first half.
Yes, it has been.
A lot of scoring to this point. 21-14, Notre Dame in front.
Quite an impressive scoreboard they have here at Hightstown.
Yeah, we were talking about that on our way in. I was comparing it to my time when I used to be with Westchester University. Very similar to the video board they have set up on their great field at Farrell Field there.
Only problem is when I go to look for actually information, they got all kinds of other stuff being flashed up there.
Eli Kaufman on the return. Stiff arms a man, flips the field, looks for the edge, but runs out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. Still in Notre Dame territory are the Irish. That's where they'll start.
Well, the last thing Notre Dame wants to do is give these guys good field position. They've been able to score from wherever they've started so far.
Yeah.
And 40 yards with 1:22 to go, that's plenty of time. May not be able to go with this sort of short gain offense that they've been using, but.
And Notre Dame with 2 timeouts remaining, Hightstown with 3. I don't think we'll see any of the Rams use theirs defensively, but unless they get that stop quickly, might see them use one to try to get the ball back for Walsh in the offense. Here's Roush and the Irish offense back out onto the field. He's in the gun with Davis to his right in the backfield. Camara to his right at the line of scrimmage. And whistles blow before this play can get underway. Both of these teams last week coming off of 34-14 losses. For Hightstown, 34-14 against Steinert last week. And Notre Dame, a 34-14 loss against Hopewell Valley. However, Notre Dame without both Musa Camara and Alex Villarelli in that game against Hopewell Valley. 2 of their key contributors on both sides of the ball, yeah.
Jordan Hirsch, I picked Steinert Hightstown as the game of the week, and he picked Notre Dame Hopewell as the game of the week. And they were both 34-14 blowouts.
Screen pass right side, Jaden Davis pushed out of bounds. Just does get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10, clock stops at 1:18. I think the clock does stop as he was going forward as he went out of bounds. Second and 10. Roush in the gun, Davis to his right, looking left. Fires, pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Diving was Pelzer, but it falls incomplete. Third and 10.
Whoever got a piece of that they might have saved the big completion there, because Pelzer was wide open, and that ball just lost steam after it got deflected, or that could have been trouble for Hightstown.
Came from the right side of the line. It looked like it was Gallardo again getting involved, and he's been very active on the Rams defensive line tonight.
Well, here we go. Third down. Notre Dame specialty this game.
Third and 10. Roush in the gun again. Pelzer and Clock to his left. Camara to his right. Press coverage from the Rams. Roush has pressure. Ball's loose on the turf, and the Rams come up with it. Strip sack on the backside. Jalen Gannell Wallace gets home. And coming up with the football was Hashbir Guran.
Wow.
The big turnover the Rams needed just before the half. They'll take over in Notre Dame territory. First and 10, right around the Irish 40.
That is a break. See if Hightstown.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
A flag was thrown on the play. They called holding against the Rams.
Oh, man.
It does not.
Okay, so it's not a automatic first down. So it's 3rd and about 1.
Yeah, 3rd and a long 1, maybe 2. It looks like 2. 3rd and 2 to go. Irish retained possession after the penalty. Wow.
So that was a spot foul, I guess, because it was 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
So, all right, so he gets a 2-yard loss on that. But what a break for the Irish.
Yeah. 1:07 to play in the first half.
And again, I mean, every penalty has been severely costly. Well, some severely, others very costly.
The ball marked at the 50. They're going to make this a 1st and 10, Fish.
They are, okay. So then I guess
Roush takes the snap. They go Davis on the ground. He loses the football on the turf, and the Rams have it this time too.
Oh, man. What is happening?
Aiden Schenlinger comes up with the football. Hightstown looks like they're going to take over for real this time, but an injured Ram down on the field. 1st and 10 for the Rams. The ball will be spotted on their own 44 as they will work from the far side of the field. We'll take an injury timeout here on WBCB. 21-14 the score. Rams back with possession. 1:02 to play when action resumes here in the first half.
Mike, who did you?
Advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
28 years of one-party rule in East Windsor is enough. It's time for a change. It's time for Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council. It's time to embrace change after 28 years. It's time to bring new ideas to make East Windsor safe, to cut down on the recent wave of home robberies and auto theft. It's time to work with our police department to put more manpower at night when these
Down Rams take over from their own 44-yard line after the defense forces a fumble from Jaden Davis. Sweep to Young, left side, makes a man miss, to the middle, flips field, turns on the Jets. Daniel Young into the end zone, and the Rams an extra point away from tying this at 21.
Wow, what a play. Just a little pitch back to Young. He was coming from the right to the left. He took it, came around to the left-hand side, cut upfield, began to work his way back to the middle of the field, got all the way back over to the right-hand side, and carried it in. That was what you call an electrifying play.
Nobody stayed home on the edges for the Irish on that play. And Young able to take advantage. There was no contain set from the defense, and he was able to take advantage of all the green grass in front. Great blocking from the Rams in front. Daniel Young takes it in from 56 yards out.
And he covered a lot more than 56 yards.
Trick play here. They go for two. Pass is complete, but a flag is thrown.
Of course.
And I think this is going to be a legal formation, but another flag comes in at the end. So this could be offsetting penalties, which would mean they'll have to redo the down either way. It was Trevor Thompson taking the snap and firing to Jack Walsh. It is illegal formation. So that will set the Rams back just a bit here for the extra point attempts. But it looks like they're going to go for two, or no, they're going to send the extra point team out on now.
Yeah.
As we see Avery Klingeman come on.
The element of surprise is gone.
Just a little over 40 seconds left here in the first half. Klingeman on for the extra point. Trying to even things up at 21 apiece. Irish led by as many as 14. Klingerman on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. 48.5 seconds left here in this first half. We've got 21 points apiece, all tied, as the Rams punch it in from 56 yards away on the reverse to Daniel Young. A high-scoring affair in this one, 42 total points. And the first two quarters still not in the books just yet.
Who knows what could happen?
Notre Dame set to receive as they will send Zamir Jones and Jaden Davis back to return. Klingerman will come on to boot things away here for the Rams. It's been a good one so far here tonight on WBCB alongside Rich Fisher, the Mercer County Hall of Famer. My name is Mike Warren. Colin Sommer producing tonight's stream. Rich Sale with us as well, doing our camera work tonight, hoping to get the video coverage brought up to you. We'll try to do some things at the half, but for now, describing the action for you guys. We appreciate you tuning in to tonight's coverage on WBCB. Tied up at 21 apiece, 48.5 seconds remain here in the first half.
Avery Klingerman to kick off for the Rams.
Klingerman will kick things away. Squib kick. Jones gets it on a high hop at the 20. Shakes a man at the 25, looking for the sideline. Turns it up at the 40 and pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Yeah. Don't go away just yet, folks. Well, I guess you can wander into the kitchen because you're just listening to us at this point.
Takes 8 seconds off the clock, but good field position to start here for Notre Dame. They'll spot it at their own 43-yard line officially. 1st and 10 for Matt Roush in the offense. The Irish still with 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half. See if Matt Roush and this offense can get the aerial attack going again. Davis to the right of Roush in the gun. Kamara to his left at the line of scrimmage. Drops back. Has pressure, falls to his knees. He's sacked. A loss of 10 almost on the play. And Notre Dame might just want to let the clock run here and go into the half.
Yeah, that protection.
That's exactly what they're going to do, it looks like here. They'll take their time as they get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to get another playoff here. We'll see what they do. Roush feeds Davis, makes a man miss, bounces it outside, cuts back in, still on his feet, and finally drugged down after a strong carry from Davis. That'll do it for the first half. All tied up at 21 apiece. The Rams trailed by 14. They erase the deficit as they head to the halftime locker room, all tied with the visiting Irish at 21 apiece. The Trentonian halftime show coming up here in just a little bit. You're listening to high school football on the WBCB Sports Network.
Student athlete of the month is Lily.
28 years of one-party rule in East Windsor is enough. It's time for a change. It's time for Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council. It's time to embrace change after 28 years. It's time to bring new ideas to make East Windsor safe, to cut down on the recent wave of home robberies and auto theft. It's time to work with our police department to put more manpower at night when these crimes are occurring. It's time to let Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg bring transparency and fiscal responsibility to East Windsor Township Council. After 28 years, it's time. Preceding paid for by Greenstein, Meiswinkle, and Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
28 years of one-party rule in East Windsor is enough. It's time for a change. It's time for Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council. It's time to embrace change after 28 years. It's time to bring new ideas to make East Windsor safe, to cut down on the recent wave of home robberies and auto theft. It's time to work with our police department to put more manpower at night when these crimes are occurring. It's time to let Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg bring transparency and fiscal responsibility to East Windsor Township Council. After 28 years, it's time. Preceding paid for by Greenstein, Meiswinkle, and Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
28 years of one-party rule in East Windsor is enough. It's time for a change. It's time for Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council. It's time to embrace change after 28 years. It's time to bring new ideas to make East Windsor safe, to cut down on the recent wave of home robberies and auto theft. It's time to work with our police department to put more manpower at night when these crimes are occurring. It's time to let Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg bring transparency and fiscal responsibility to East Windsor Township Council. After 28 years, it's time. Preceding paid for by Greenstein, Meiswinkle, and Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
28 years of one-party rule in East Windsor is enough. It's time for a change. It's time for Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council. It's time to embrace change after 28 years. It's time to bring new ideas to make East Windsor safe, to cut down on the recent wave of home robberies and auto theft. It's time to work with our police department to put more manpower at night when these crimes are occurring. It's time to let Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg bring transparency and fiscal responsibility to East Windsor Township Council. After 28 years, it's time. Preceding paid for by Greenstein, Meiswinkle, and Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
28 years of one-party rule in East Windsor is enough. It's time for a change. It's time for Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council. It's time to embrace change after 28 years. It's time to bring new ideas to make East Windsor safe, to cut down on the recent wave of home robberies and auto theft. It's time to work with our police department to put more manpower at night when these crimes are occurring. It's time to let Barry Greenstein, David Meiswinkle, and Anna Lustenberg bring transparency and fiscal responsibility to East Windsor Township Council. After 28 years, it's time. Preceding paid for by Greenstein, Meiswinkle, and Lustenberg for East Windsor Township Council.
Back at the half here at Hightstown High School, all tied up 21 apiece between two familiar foes. The Rams trailed by 14 in the first half. The Irish came out hot offensively, scoring on their first three drives before turning it over to end the half to the Rams, and a 56-yard reverse to Daniel Young gives the Rams a tie ball game, 21 apiece here in the first half. The Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher has the stats for you, provided by the Trentonian.
Yeah, let's run through this. Real quick. Rushing for Notre Dame, Jaden Davis, 12 carries, 62 yards. Number 30, who everybody only knows him as Juddy.
Yes, we've asked three Notre Dame coaches now, and all three coaches do not know his name other than he is Juddy.
Juddy, 3 carries for 9 yards. Matt Rouse, 2 for -10 on sacks. Team total rushing 17 for 81. Rouse is 10 for 13 for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. Joseph Clock, 3 catches for 32 yards. Musa Kamara, 3 for 17 and a TD. Zamir Jones, 2 for 49 and a TD. Jaden Davis, 1 for 0. And Landon Niederman, 1 for 7. Again, 10 for 13 for 98. Team passing. Notre Dame, 30 plays for 177 yards, 10 first downs for the Irish, 2 penalties for 25 yards. For Hightstown, rushing, Malachi Pratt, the leading rusher, 4 for 8. No, that's not true. He has 4 for 8. Daniel Young on a reverse sweep, 1 for 56 and a touchdown. Sincere Ryans, 1 for 4 and a touchdown. Ryan Walsh, 1 for -5 on a sack. Walsh is 7 for 11 for 138 yards and a touchdown. Daniel Young, 3 catches for 22 yards. Jack Walsh, 2 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. And Javion Carter, 2 catches for 28 yards. Notre Dame, Hightstown, 17 plays for 201 yards, They have 8 first downs, 3 penalties for 25 yards, and 1 punt for 41 yards. Notre Dame did not punt in that first half. So that's about it. It's been a shootout so far. Some big plays, some grinded out plays, a little bit of everything here. And, you know, it looked like Hightstown, their first couple times, their offense went nowhere. And Notre Dame would score. Well, that's not true. Notre Dame went up 14-0 after a bad first series by Hightstown. They came back and scored and kept scoring ever since, and took advantage of a fumble. And some penalties have cost both teams. There's not a lot of penalties in this game.
No.
But the ones that these teams have committed have hurt them. So
Notre Dame will boot things away to Hightstown's direction to begin half number 2. All tied at 21 apiece. Swiatek ready to send things back the Rams' way.
Rams number 80,
Ben Glatt back to receive alongside Williams. Surprise squib onside kick attempt. It looked like there from the Irish. Handled by the Rams at their own 40-yard line. That's where they'll set up shop. Hauling that one in, Ryan Davidowitz.
Notre Dame kickoff recovered by number
I gotta tell you, we are sitting behind the light towers.
Yes, we
Now
are.
that it's dark, I hope I can keep these stats accurately because I'm having trouble seeing my little score sheet here.
It is a little dim here in the bleachers. So 1st and 10 for the Hightstown Rams. Working from the far side of the field, the ball spotted on their own 40-yard line.
Oh, thank you, Colin. Colin trying to shine the light of his computer on me. Oh, there you go.
Some
Look at
flashlight
this
help
guy.
here too.
Yeah, but I don't want you to run your battery down. We'll do it
Pistol
when
set
needed.
here for the Rams. Walsh takes the snap, feeds Pratt, tons of space, tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Looked like Calderon able to get a hand on the feet that time. Actually, that was Spearnock able to get a hand right on the leg there of Pratt. Trips him up, but a strong carry of 7 on first down, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that saved a lot of trouble there because he was starting to accelerate there.
Hightstown looking for their first win against Notre Dame since 2017. October 27th, it was a 26-14 victory for the Rams. 2nd and short, Young in motion from right to left. They'll screen it that way, complete behind the line of scrimmage, and he steps out of bounds for a loss.
Hightstown pass is caught by number 1, Daniel Young. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and now 5 to go here for the Rams as Young steps out of bounds for a loss of 2.
One thing I forgot to do was count up Notre Dame's 3rd down conversions in that first half. And Hightstown had a few conversions too.
3rd and 5. Clock stopped with 11:12 to play in the 3rd quarter. Man in motion, it's Young from right to left. They'll throw that way. Same play, flipped side. Young can't haul it in. Pressure was there. Conway
4th down for the
was
Rams.
there on the pressure for the Irish and might have had Davis a bit with happy feet, or might have Young rather with happy feet.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, if he'd have caught that, might have been worse off than if he dropped it because they were zeroing in for tackle for a loss there.
Back to punt for the Rams, number 6, Jack Walsh.
Jack Walsh to punt it away for the Rams. Jaden Davis back to receive. Irish bring the pressure, almost get to it. A high, booming punt. Takes a Rams bounce inside the 10, inside the 5. Look at this punt from Walsh. 96 yards to go for the Irish as the Rams pin them deep inside their own 4-yard line.
51-yard boot for Walsh. 2 punts now, one for 41 and one for 51.
Way to flip the field by Jack Walsh for the Hightstown Rams. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. Tonight's game on WBCB presented as a public service for the Hightstown community by Simplicity Funeral Home, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. So Matt Roush and the Irish offense back out onto the field, working from their side. Far side of the field on their own 4-yard line. It's Roush in the pistol formation. Davis behind him. Sweep it to Davis. Up the middle he goes, fighting forward. And a strong carry from Jaden Davis. Looks like about 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4. Good to see Davis okay. He was a bit shaken up after he fumbled the football towards the end of the first half. Here he is in the gun to the right of Roush. Play action pass, swung out to Kamara. Makes a man miss at the line of scrimmage. Here goes Kamara, turning on the Jets, across the 40, hitting speed, down the sideline, still on his feet, and finally pushed out of bounds. Past the Hightstown 20-yard line, or right around it just about. They'll mark him at the Hightstown 22. A huge connection on the play from Roush to Musa Kamara.
Yeah, not a very far thrown pass, but Kamara got it. He got into space, and once he got into space, he kind of got behind the linebackers, and there's only one guy left to haul him down, and he did so. That was an excellent play by Notre Dame to get out of a hole and flip the field on their own.
From their own 10 now to the Hightstown 22-yard line, just outside the red zone are the Irish.
27, I think.
27. Davis up the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down by a couple of yards. No, it was at the 22.
Oh, was it?
Yep,
Oh, my
inside
bad.
the 25 at the 22.
Sorry about that.
Strong carry, brought down at the 10, a gain of 12 on the play. They'll go back to Davis. Makes a man miss. Inside the 5, brung down by his face mask, and the flag comes in. Down inside the 5, around the 3. It'll be an automatic first down and half the distance to the goal. Are they calling touchdown on the field? Hold on. Flag on the play. Yes, face mask. Jeez. How many arm signals are you going to make before you give the actual call? He gave personal foul, face mask on the play. And that is the correct call. But 5 arm signals before that to get to that point.
So where are we now? We're down.
It's first and goal at the 2-yard line. Roush goes under center, up the middle, looking for a push. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Roush from about 2 yards out gives the Irish back the lead with 10:09 to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Rouse will get credit for the touchdown, but his biggest play was just finding Kamara on that little short pass, and that set the whole thing up, set it all in motion.
Swiatek on for the extra point. He's 3 for 3 tonight. White on for the hold. High snap over his head, ball's loose. Dives on it on the turf. And the extra point is unsuccessful for the first time tonight. Could loom large as this one has been back and forth. It's just a 6-point lead for Notre Dame. 27-21 the score. 10:09 to play here in the third quarter. Jammer Doors and Windows, a 4th-generation local family-owned business since 1920, offering Rainer Garage Doors and Openers, the finest garage doors and openers in the industry. Visit them in Lawrenceville, 2850 Brunswick Avenue off Business Route 1. Or make an appointment in the Yardley Showroom in the Grist Mill at 10 North Main Street. Open by appointment, call 215-493-7709 for more details. Back and forth we go in this one, as the Irish connect on their first drive of the second half offensively. Marching down the field, Matt Roush sneaking it in. Overall, his 3rd touchdown of the night, 2 of them through the air, 1 on the ground for Roush. So he's done just about everything the Irish have needed offensively tonight. But the way this one's gone, they're going to need more from him. The extra point attempt unsuccessful, the snap too high for White to handle. It's a 6-point advantage for the Irish. Swiatek has it teed up from the Irish 40. Pooch kick right side. Bobbled by the Rams. It's loose. Still on the turf. Bodies hit the surface. We'll see who's got it. The Irish say they do. No signal yet.
The crowd holds its breath.
Still no signal down on the field. Based on the Irish sideline reaction, they're going to have the football. There is a flag down on the field. Again, there still hasn't been a ruling who has possession. Flag on the play.
Recovers the kick. First down for the Irish.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rams. I believe that was the call. And yes, Notre Dame does have possession. They will bring the offense back out onto the field.
Wow.
1st and 10 in Hightstown territory. The ball spotted right around the Rams' 33-yard line.
Well, this could be kind of a game changer here.
Roush takes the snap. They go Davis on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. Sincere Ryan's there on the stop.
Brought down behind the line by number 3.
Tackled for a loss is Davis. 2nd down and long.
Well, I was just going to say, this could be a game changer unless Hightstown's defense can really answer the call here. They're going to have to come up big because Notre Dame just got a big break there. And, you know, they love to just to be surprised. I'm surprised, to be honest, I'm surprised they didn't go for the jugular there on the first play.
Roush looks left. Pass complete. Zamir Jones turns the corner. Shoved out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Right around the 25. They'll spot it near the 26 in Hightstown territory. Another strong catch and run from Zamir Jones. Has a touchdown in this one. And his 3rd catch of the night makes this 3rd and short here for the Irish.
Now that's the 27, right?
Now at the 27-yard line are the Irish. 3rd down and about 4 to go. Clock and Pelzer to the right. Jones, the tight end, motioned from left to right. He's on the right side of the line. Snap taken. They'll give it to Davis. Sweep right side. Bounces it back in. Has the 1st down and more. Flips the field. Still on his feet and finally drugged down at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame.
Well, some pretty hard running there. I don't know if it's hard running or a little sloppy tackling, but
Pistol formation. Now in the gun is Roush. Moves Davis to his right. They'll feed him left side. Has a block. Muscles his way forward, but just does get back to the line of scrimmage. Kozik in on the stop for the Rams. 2nd and 10.
Jaden Davis up to 91 yards now. Season high.
Yeah, this is the best the Irish ground attack has looked all season long. The Irish an 0-3 start to the season, the first time since 2016. In search of their first win. Inside the red zone, 2nd and 10, Roush in the gun. Looks Davis right side. Ryans has him bottled up and swung down for a huge loss. Sincere Ryans, his 2nd tackle for a loss on this series.
Well, Ryan's answering the call.
This brings up 3rd down and very long for the Irish. The man they called Juddy is now into the game to take over for Jaden Davis in the backfield. Juddy to the right of Roush in the gun. 2 receivers to the right of Roush at the line. Camara to his left, the low man. Play action, Roush steps up, pats, throws, pass, incomplete. Batted down.
I thought he might have hit him a little
Yeah,
before
he got there
it.
early.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
No flag on the play. And I believe the intended receiver that time, it looked like it was Max Pelzer. Might have been Zamir Jones. 4th down and about 19 to go for the Irish. They're keeping the offense on the field, Fish.
Well, why not? I mean, unless you think Swiatek could hit from that far.
Seen him hit from 38 before. Ball placed right around the 22-yard line, 23 of Hightstown territory. Roush looking at the sideline for the signal. And Notre Dame's going to have to take their first time out of the half. Unsure of what they wanted to do here on 4th down and near 20 to go. And I got to tell you, I won't be shocked if they bring Swiatek out here for the field goal attempt. He's got the leg to do it. We watched him here at the half hit a number of field goals from 40-plus yards out. Had a game winner last year for them in overtime from 30-plus. And again, a senior kicker with a lot of leg. You got to wonder, where's the confidence in him right about now?
I think he's a good kicker. I don't think one extra point's going to get in his head.
No, I'm not saying from that point, but why? How come the Notre Dame coaching staff doesn't have more confidence in him in this spot? Because, again, he won you a game last year in a very similar spot to this.
I wonder if they were just trying to get Hightstown to jump so they could get a little closer maybe on that play. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, here comes the offense back out onto the field. 4th down and near 20 to go. The ball's spotted on the Hightstown 22 officially. Roush in the gun
not
with
going for it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they're going for the offense is on the field.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Roush
that I don't get.
Lets it fly deep down the right, nearly intercepted, and the Irish turn it over on downs. Well, that's the gift that the Rams needed. Trailing by 6. And the Irish not electing again to go to their senior kicker.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I was catching up on my stats here, and I thought I had heard you say that they were going to bring him out, and then I guess I lost track there. Yeah, that's a little strange. I don't know.
Man,
yeah, I don't know what the mindset was there.
The high snap on a missed extra point and not going to him there. Those are two things that could definitely prove costly. Bootleg right, Walsh has time, slings it complete to his brother Jack. Tripped up out of bounds into his own sideline by Conway. A strong gain on 1st down. Give him about 5. 2nd and 5 to go. The Rams trailing by 6. 7:22 to play in the 3rd quarter. Ball marked across their own 25 at the 27. Jack Walsh in motion from left to right, or right to left rather. They go Pratt up the middle, fights his way forward. Give him about 3 on that carry. Make it 2, 3rd down and about 3 to go. Third and short for Hightstown. Some discomfort for their tight end, Jack Walsh.
That's not good.
As he starts to stretch out his legs, looks like he's very hobbly down there on the field. Something's definitely not right with him.
Yeah, you're right. Staying in. Sort of
he is.
Limping,
he can barely walk.
Gimping up to the line of scrimmage.
Just does limp his way to the line of scrimmage. He's in the slot left. 3rd and short, Walsh throws right, pass, complete to Glatt, stuck by Villarelli, and a flag comes in from the far sideline.
What is that?
Who is this on?
I don't know.
Enough for the 1st down. They're going to throw a flag far away from where the play was.
Literally
all the way over
nowhere near the play.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the play. The far left sideline, and his play was coming toward the right sideline.
Not sure what this is. We'll see. Sideline warning. Wow, a sideline infraction against Notre Dame.
Is it an infraction or a penalty? I mean, did the completion? Oh, the
No,
completion.
they threw the flag, and typically they'll show that they wave it if it's just the warning. They'll wave it in the air saying they aren't enforcing it, but they do enforce it there. Sideline infraction. It's a first down. Ball placed at the 37-yard line. Excuse me, the 34. Pass slung wide left. Incomplete, intended for Young.
Pass is incomplete. Second down to the Rams.
2nd and 10.
Well, you don't see that too often. You get the warning, but you don't really get the infraction on that.
Yeah,
much.
we didn't see the warning. And I don't think, maybe that was the warning, but they didn't wave the flag in the air saying that they weren't going to enforce it.
Because I thought where he was, I thought that's where he caught the pass. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't add any extra yards onto the
No.
play. Young in motion, they go on the ground. Pratt makes a man miss, bounces it out wide, still on his feet, and then finally swung down to the ground.
Malachi Pratt on the carry for the Rams. Third
Anthony
down.
Merlino combining on the stop with Alex Villarelli. 3rd down and 7 to go for the Rams. 5:40 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Big down here for both sides.
Yep.
Dylan Bundick with a couple tackles for a loss for the Irish in this one. Doesn't look like they're bringing a blitz here.
No.
They send 3. Walsh, plenty of time, chucks it deep, right sideline. Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, well, as you mentioned, Mike, they did not. They just sent 3.
Pass is
And,
incomplete.
Notre Dame had plenty of guys back in coverage, and Hightstown tried to go deep, but that wasn't happening.
Walsh.
They were looking for Adam Kozik down the seam. Unable to connect. It'll bring up 4th down and 7 to go, and the punt team forced to come on. Jack Walsh will boot things away. Jaden Davis back to return for the Irish at his own 35. Snap handled by Walsh. Boots this one, a high, booming punt. Takes a bounce inside the 30-yard line and right around the 27, where Notre Dame will set up shop with 5:08 to play. Still leading 27-21 are the Irish. Tonight's game on WBCB brought to you by Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton. Celebrating 50 years in business, Haldeman Ford, proud to sponsor high school athletics on WBCB. 3 games on the slate tonight, 2 of which on the other side of the Delaware River. Pennsbury and CB East going at it tonight, and Neshaminy and Abington. A couple of SOL matchups for you over in Bucks County. The lone Mercer County matchup here tonight. We got it for you right here on WBCB between the Hightstown Rams and Notre Dame. 1st and 10 for the Irish, working from right to left. Jones in motion. Roush looks right, flips it out that way. Intended for Jones. It's incomplete through the hands.
Notre Dame pass is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Second down for the Irish.
3 more games coming up tomorrow afternoon. 2 football games and 1 football game coming up tomorrow afternoon on WBCB. Fish will be on the call for some Hamilton West soccer tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Well, seeing as I have to do the play-by-play, and I've never done play-by-play for soccer in my life, don't expect much, folks. Yeah, more time for Colin and I to spend together.
Flag on the play, a ton of movement up front. Give credit to the Irish front 5 for not moving. A whole bunch of Rams charging their way into the neutral zone, and encroachment to call, 2nd and 5. Roush gets the signal in from the sideline. Camara, the low man to the left at the line of scrimmage. Pelzer at the top, clock slotted right. Pistol set formation, Davis the back. Takes the snap. Play action, it's actually a read option. Roush keeps, slides past the yard to gain. Give him 7 on the ground, make it 8. And a first down for Notre Dame on the read option. Matt Roush, a strong read from him there as he moves the sticks. Injury down on the field for the Rams. Big defensive lineman down on the field, Aaron Achemapong. First and 10. Irish on their own 40. They'll go Davis on the ground left side. Has a seam across the 50, inside the 40, and tripped up shy of the 35-yard line. A huge gain on the ground for Davis as he surpasses 100 yards with ease. Davis gets a breather. Juddy comes in. Irish want to go quick. Same formation in the pistol. Roush gets the snap. Keeps on the read option. Lowers the shoulder, still on his feet and stacked up after a gain of 5. Matt Roush using his legs. Sets up second down. Half the distance to go.
Notre Dame getting a little bit of a ground game going here, which they've been trying to do.
Roush directing traffic at the line.
119 yards on the ground for Notre Dame so far.
Takes the snap, looks left, Camara makes the catch right around the 30.
Notre Dame receiver knocked out of bounds by number 5, Terrence Williams.
And Camara able to fight his way forward. See where they mark him. I think it's going to be right at the 30-yard line.
29.
Well, they got him across the 30 inside, right at the 29-yard line. You were right, Fish. Second and short, Roush in the pistol. Same formation here from the Irish. And a flag up front. Movement again at the line of scrimmage. It's encroachment again against the Rams.
Well, they are starting to hurt themselves a little bit more.
First and 10 for Notre Dame. The ball now placed on the Hightstown 25. Roush feeds Davis right side, nowhere to go. He's drugged down for a loss.
Penalty starting to creep up on Hightstown now. 6 for 50 yards.
A loss of almost 3. Second down and 12. Davis to the right of Roush in the gun, takes the snap. Wants the throw, looks right, pass, completes. It's Pelzer, turns it upfield, lunging across the yard to gain. Another Irish first down as Matt Roush connects with Max Pelzer.
Yeah, nobody near Pelzer that time.
Looks like a gain of almost 13 on the play as he's tackled inside the 15, right at the 14-yard line. Roush feeds Davis, met in the backfield. There for the stop for the Rams, Jair Thompson, the linebacker. Bottles up Davis, a loss of almost 4 on the play. Second and long, under 2 minutes to go here in the third.
That was Max Pelzer's first catch of the game.
Yep. Had 3 catches for over 30 yards and a score last week. Roush fires left, complete to Camara, slips a man, stiff arms another, still on his feet, and shoved out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Notre Dame receiver pushed out of bounds.
Correction, they're going to have him at the 4. It looked like he went out at the 2, but his foot must have stepped out right near the 4-yard line.
Who was that, Davis?
Musa Camara on the catch. And Camara, actually, he didn't get the first down there, according to the sticks. It's third and short. Inches, if that, to go. Roush in the pistol. They go Davis. Right side into the end zone for the touchdown. Jaden Davis, his second score of the night.
Another end short yardage play. Hightstown had a 4th and short earlier in the game going for the first down. Got the touchdown. Notre Dame, I mean, I'm sure they were trying to score, but they only needed a couple inches for the first down, and they end up getting the touchdown as well.
1:20 to go in the third quarter, an injury timeout, an injured Ram down on the field. As Jaden Davis scurries in from about 4 yards out, his second one on the ground tonight, gives the Irish a 33-21 lead for the time being. The extra point looming with Swiatek, and the point after attempt coming in just a bit. Today's game brought to you as a public service for the Hightstown community by Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Injury timeout down on the field. We'll try to see who the injured Ram is. Maybe one of the big guys up front. It's Aiden Schenlinger now to his feet. He'll make his way towards the Rams sideline. Gingerly doing so is Schenlinger.
The Irish going to go for 2 to try to make up for that extra point.
Yeah, they are. They ran a really nice play down the stretch to end the Hopewell game. They went for 2, and it was a nice crafty play-action play to Alec Batoni, the tight end. See if they dial that one up here. Batoni is the tight end to the left of the line of scrimmage. Roush looking right, floats, back of the end zone. And the conversion is successful. Max Pelzer goes up and gets it. 1:20 to play in quarter number 3, and the Notre Dame Irish back in front by 14 after Roush connects with Pelzer on the 2-point conversion. 35-21 now the score.
Yeah, a little fade play there. Pelzer got behind, back corner of the end zone, right corner. Pelzer just sort of lofted it up and got it over the defender's head, and Pelzer came down with it.
Max Pelzer with the 2-point conversion successful that time around. And you think about this Irish offense here tonight, what they're doing. A little bit of a different look down on that Irish sideline. To start the season, there were a ton of coaches down on that Irish sideline, and we're looking across the field now, and it is significantly decreased after last week.
Maybe they don't all come on road games.
Well, it was a road game last week at Hopewell, and they had about 20 or so coaches there. This time, looks like about a 6 or 7 coach operation for the Irish today, and things going a little bit better for them this time around. As the offense has done their job today. Jim Tracy back down on the sideline with a headset on. Haven't seen him with a headset on at the varsity level in quite some time. Irish go for another onside kick. They think they've got the football right around the 50, and they do. Sebastian Swiatek, another successful onside kick attempt, and everything's going Notre Dame's way.
Yeah, they're starting to pull away here. The wheels are coming off a little bit for Hightstown, and they're going to have to come up with something quick to stop this sort of battering ram that Notre Dame is starting to put out there.
Jim Tracy dialing it up tonight for the Irish. His first game with a headset back on in quite some time, and he's pulling out all the stops here against the Hightstown Rams. Last couple of years, Jim's been really just focusing only on the freshman team here with Notre Dame. And tonight, having himself some fun back at the varsity level. 1st and 10, Roush in the offense back out here for Notre Dame. In the pistol, they go to Davis. Up the middle, fighting forward, just does get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, make it just about 9. He does get maybe a yard.
1
minute to play here in this third quarter.
the Irish.
Notre Dame tying their largest advantage of the night at 14. Substitutions here for Notre Dame. They sub out Zamir Jones, one tight end for the other in Alec Batoni. Pelzer to the far left. Camara to the right of Roush. They'll go Davis up the middle. Has a seam, shakes a defender, and is finally drugged down. After a gain of 10, it'll move the sticks.
Ball carrier brought down by number 3, Sincere Ryan.
And another Ram on the defensive side of the ball, slow to get up after that stop. Injury timeout down on the field, 30 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Notre Dame leading this one 35-21, and they are now in Hightstown territory as they try to claw their way deeper into Hightstown territory. Injury timeout down on the field. And that looks like Sincere Ryan's the injured defensive back for the Rams. He's jogging his way off the field. Proud to sponsor tonight's contest on WBCB and proud to sponsor our post-game player of the game interview, the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Ball marked officially on the Hightstown 39-yard line. Irish offense comes back out onto the field after the injury timeout.
We'll see if they run a play or just let down to 13 seconds in running.
1st and 10, Roush takes the snap, looks left, complete. It's Jones, makes a couple of Rams miss, still on his feet. Jones still going inside the 10, shakes a man at the 5. Zamir Jones, a 39-yard touchdown score, his second of the night.
Wow, that was that was a good run, but that was kind of some sloppy tackling there by Hightstown as well. A combination of Jones keeping going and keeping moving, and Hightstown had him a few times and couldn't hang on, and Jones kind of zigged and zagged, and no wonder they wanted to get that play off before the clock ran out. They had an unbelievable third quarter. If this kick is good, they'll have a 21-point third quarter.
The offense coming alive here against the Rams for Notre Dame tonight. Swiatek on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick splits the uprights, and it's good. 3 quarters down, 42-21. The Irish now with their largest lead of the night at 21 points. We'll take a quick break. We're on to the fourth quarter here from Hightstown. The Irish in front of the home team Rams by 21.
Fast, reliable, 24/7 plumbing, drain, or water cleanups. Call the experts at Roto.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
21 unanswered points to start the second half from the Irish of Notre Dame, and that's as many as they lead by as we start the fourth and final frame here from Hightstown High School.
This has really been a bad trend for Hightstown. They had a tough second half last week, and as a matter of fact, they played their first 7 quarters were pretty good defense this year, and the last 8 have not been good at all. They had a 26-point meltdown the fourth quarter against Trenton, gave up 34 against Steiner last week, and now they've given up 41 this week. So what started out as a strength, they're really having some troubles now.
Swiatek on the pooch kick there. It's offsides called against the Notre Dame kickoff team. That'll set them back 5 yards. So they will kick from their own 30. So Swiatek with the ball teed at their own 35.
Well,
Squib kick on the ground, couple of hops and fielded by the Rams. This is Williams. He'll be bottled up and swung down right at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rams. Strong return there from Terrence Williams, but not much space after he fielded it on a couple of hops.
Williams on the return, first down for the Rams.
He's slow to get up.
Well, I'd love to see the yards after catch stats for this game tonight, because Notre Dame's done a pretty good job after catching the ball, shedding some tackles and going.
First and 10.
Thanks, brother.
Walsh comes back out with the offense. Young in motion from left to right. Takes the snap, looks left, pass complete. It's Carter across the 30, out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They'll say he's out at the 37. Strong gain on first down makes it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 1. Javian Carter on the completion. Gain of 9 on first down for the Rams. Stops the clock at 11:46. The motion Young from left to right. Walsh, quarterback run. Still on his feet, gets the first down and then some as he's tripped up across the 45, right at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Hightstown's got to keep it going, got to move quick now, going no huddle.
Walsh takes the snap, looks left. Pass, batted out of the air. Great play by Christopher Bailey as he met Glatt right as the ball met his hands. 2nd down and 10 to go. 11:25 to play in the 4th quarter. Notre Dame leading by 21. Trying to hold on here against Hightstown and secure their first victory of the season. Second and 10. Pistol formation. Walsh throws left, complete. Glatt across the 50, down at the 49.
Pass is complete to number 80, Ben Glatt.
Gain of 4 on the play. Correction 3. 3rd and 7. Glatt. Far man to the right side. Pratt in the pistol with Walsh. Has time, surveys the field. Extra block, slings it down the right side. Pass is caught. Carter still on his feet, bottled up at the 25-yard line. Garbolino on the stop for the Irish, but not before the Rams move the sticks. Walsh to Javian Carter for a big gain, 1st and 10.
That was a pretty play. Carter just got loose down that left sideline. Walsh put it right there. Perfect pass.
Walsh gets the snap. No huddle again from the Rams. Pressure. Steps up. Bottled up and sacked. Alex Villarelli combining with Sammy Hage on the stop. 2nd and long here for Hightstown. Another sack of Ryan Walsh tonight. I believe that's the 4th time the Irish have gotten home. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Fish.
I am not 100% sure.
All right. So I'm right.
Yeah, you are right. Good way of putting it.
Under 10 to play, 9:40 and counting. Walsh breaks the huddle, trips to his right. His brother Jack, the tight end. Bootleg right side. Pressure in his face. Bundick there for the sack. Dylan Bundick and Matt Calderon get home again.
That would be the 5th sack, Mike.
3rd and even longer here for the Rams. The ball placed back on Notre Dame's 41. Back-to-back sacks issued by this Notre Dame defense. Third and forever now for the Rams.
Notre Dame's defense made some adjustments at halftime. They've been a different defense.
Split receiver set. Walsh takes the snap. Wants to throw left and does. Pass is caught. Glatt shakes a man and is drugged down back at the 25-yard line. They get a good chunk back there, do the Rams, but still 10 yards to go here on 4th down.
Yeah, Notre Dame will take that all day now at this point with a 21-point lead.
Ball marked officially at the Notre Dame 26. Rams break the huddle. 4th and 10. Notre Dame looking for a big stop, trying to help ice this one away. Young and Glatt to the right. Walsh looking that way. Has pressure. Rolls right. Steps up. Back to his left. Slings for the end zone. Two Rams collide. Glatt can't come up with it as Carter and Glatt both went for it. The pass falls incomplete, and a turnover on downs back Notre Dame's way.
Well, and that is the way it's been going for Hightstown in this second half. He had two receivers wide open in the end zone, and one looked like they were going, and the other one ran over and tried to catch it. The two collided. I guess obviously they didn't see each other.
Yeah.
That was a disaster for Hightstown. I mean,
1st and 10 for Notre Dame.
Notre Dame takes over on downs. 1st down for the Irish.
From their own 26-yard line with 7:49 to go in the 4th quarter, you got to think the ground game's going to get a couple more touches, to say the least.
I would think they might not go with this no huddle now. They want to run some clock.
Yep.
At least I hope not.
Here's Roush in the gun with Jaden Davis to his right. Zamir Jones motion from right to left. Davis on the ground. They'll sweep him left side. There he goes, looking for the sideline, turning the edge, puts it into 5th gear, and is pushed out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. Jaden Davis doing everything in his power to secure Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game honors in this one. Strong gain from Davis as he runs out of bounds into his own sideline. They mark him out at the 45 in Hightstown territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's a 29-yard pickup. 138 yards now for Jaden Davis.
They go back to Davis, up the middle, still going, and finally pushed down after a gain of 9, almost 10.
You know, it was. You could just see. I looked at that Hightstown because my view was blocked after for a little bit. I saw the two guys collide, but I looked at the Hightstown sideline, and about 6 guys all just grabbed their helmets like they could not believe.
A lot of hands on heads.
Saw. Yep.
Sweep left to Davis, making defenders miss. Picks up 3, enough for a 1st down. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling, but an injured Ram is down on the field. Quickly helped to his feet. The clock does not stop. It continues to tick. 7 minutes to play. Well, Notre Dame staying no huddle here. 1st and 10.
What was you doing? You trying to run some clock off?
The man they called Juddy is the back in the game. They'll give it to him. Right side, Juddy shakes a man. Looking for the sideline. Stiff arms another. Still on his feet and finally swung down at the Hightstown 23. Another 1st down picked up on the ground here by Notre Dame as Juddy moves the sticks here for the Irish.
I think Hightstown's starting to feel a little beaten down right now. I think they might be tired. They've been on the field a lot in this second half.
No one's on Musa Kamara. They float it to him. He's got it for the 1st down and is swung down inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Notre Dame. And you mentioned the Rams looking defeated. Well, they didn't have anybody on the Irish star receiver.
Yeah. So, you know, that had to be a mental error, you would think.
Staying no huddle are the Irish. They want to punch this one in as quickly as they can. Roush looks left, fires a dart intended for Camara. It falls incomplete. Clock stops, 6:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Second and goal.
That was Camara that had that catch, right?
That was Musa. Musa Camara receiving a number of looks and a number of offers to play football at the next level across all three divisions. Widener University, one of the Division I offers he's received. Pistol set for the Irish. Davis the back behind Roush. They go Davis up the middle. Bounces it outside and into the end zone for the third time tonight. The senior running back, Jaden Davis. A little coming out party for him here at Hightstown.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, this has just been total domination by the Irish in this second half.
3 touchdowns on the ground tonight for Jaden Davis. 27 unanswered points. The extra point looming here as Swiatek is on. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. Now 28 unanswered points from Notre Dame here in this second half as they have piled it on. 49-21 the score. They lead the Hightstown Rams with 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, you miss any of today's action, read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Well, Fish, what really changed in this one? I mean, obviously the onside kicks for Notre Dame, a big turning point. But this was a tie game at 21 apiece when we went to the half, and all the momentum, it seemed, with the Rams as they were able to score with just seconds remaining in the first half on a end-around sweep to Daniel Young from 56 yards away to tie the game heading into the halftime locker room. But from that point on, whatever was said or whatever was gone over in that Notre Dame locker room was put into action out on the field here in this one tonight, especially in this second half. And we mentioned Jim Tracy. Looks like he's taken over the special teams duties down on the Notre Dame sideline, and he's been jumping all over that sideline. All 3 of those onside kicks recovered by Notre Dame tonight. You know Jim Tracy, he's been around this game for a long time and made the choice to start working exclusively with the freshmen a handful of years ago. But now back on this varsity coaching staff, a headset back on for the first time in quite some time, and he's executed well with his special teams. Ball's loose, squib kick again from Notre Dame as they look to recover. The Rams finally do fall on it on their own 21-yard line.
I'm missing an onside kick. I thought they only had 2 onside kick recoveries. It was 3.
I believe it was 3. I could be wrong, but I thought it was 3. Could be 2, but.
Well, I think, Notre Dame came out in the second play of the second half and had that 68-yard run by Camara.
Yeah.
And or was it Camara?
Yeah, on the pass.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And I don't think Hightstown ever recovered from that.
Irish going 2 high safety set defensively. Dean Garbolino and Eli Kaufman. Snap, bobbled. They give it on the ground. Pratt able to handle and fight his way forward. 5 on the ground makes it second down and about 5 to go.
Yeah, that was they had the screen, but that didn't produce the touchdown. But then they got the touchdown, and then they got the onside kick, and but then they didn't score after that onside kick. So, kind of, Hightstown had a chance to come back, and just never did. Who carried that ball just then?
It looked like that was Pratt on the ground. He got about 4 on the carry. It's second down and 6. 5:11 to go in the fourth quarter. The Irish just burned another timeout defensively.
As much as Notre Dame's offense has come to life today, their defense has to be really happy because they've been getting shredded on the ground, and
Yeah.
they have held Hightstown to, let's see, 25, 14, 15, 71 yards on the ground, and 56 of those came on one play. So they've done a really good job. But, you know, Hightstown's had trouble running all year. So
Yeah.
if you're Notre Dame, you're kind of expecting that you should shut these guys down. At the same time, if you're Hightstown, you should think you're going to run against these guys because they've been giving up a lot of yards. So, yeah, Notre Dame's defense won that war.
Walsh, pass complete. It's Glatt. He's swung down. After a strong gain that'll move the sticks, the Irish bringing on the reserves here defensively as they look to get some reps here for some of their backups and second and third guys down on the depth chart. First and 10 for the Rams. Clock continues to tick, under 5 to play here in the fourth. Irish show blitz. Rams keep it on the ground. Ryan's looking for the sideline. Forced out of bounds. And a big stick there from the Irish. Roman Stilitano. My apologies, there on the stop.
Who caught that?
They went on the ground there to Sincere Ryans,
Ryans,
and the
I'm
tackle
sorry.
was made by number 39, Roman Stilitano. Clock stops. Back on the ground. Ryans, strong gain across the 40. Again, drug out of bounds. They're going to keep the clock running this time around. Enough to move the sticks. First and 10 for the Rams. Couple of strong runs from Sincere Ryans.
You could do that, keep the clock running, even though it's not the 33 points.
Well, I guess it looked like he was tackled out of bounds, but the ref said that his knee hit inbounds before his body touched out, so they chose to keep the clock running.
I'll take that.
Young in motion from left to right. Walsh takes the snap. They keep it on the ground again. Ryan's left side, tackled after a gain of about 7, make it 6. And the Irish do keep him in bounds, under 4 to play. The clock continues to tick. Second down and a short 4 here for the Rams.
Well, it's got to make Notre Dame feel good. And they got a pretty good test next week against Steiner. Steiner's been playing well. I'm not sure. I forget who they have this week. I think I forget now, but that could be a pretty good game.
Young in motion. Booting right, chucking deep for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, intended for Carter. Trevor Thompson now into the game at quarterback for Hightstown. Third down and about 4. 3:17 to play in the fourth. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Rams trying to keep the drive alive. Trailing by 28. Walsh in motion, on the ground. Ryan stacked up at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, and finally slammed to the turf. A gain of 3 on the play makes it 4th down and 1 to go.
Well, Ryan's picking up some stats here. Boy, this clock is just going so slow.
Yeah, it is.
Every time I look up, I think it's going to be down to about under a minute. We're down at 2:44.
Handoff, left side, keeper from Thompson. He's barreled out of bounds. And again, they're going to keep the clock rolling as he gets forced out of bounds. 2:20 and counting. 1st and 10 for Hightstown. Coming up after this one, we'll speak with our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game, Jaden Davis. You can find that interview on our YouTube page at WBCB Sports following the conclusion of this one. Thompson with pressure, screen pass to Walsh. He's got nowhere to go. Give him maybe 3 or 4 on the completion. 2nd down. And 2 minutes remaining and counting now in this 4th quarter.
Well, I'm going to head down on the field there, buddy.
All right, Fish, thank you so much as always.
All right, Mike, thanks. Thanks, Colin.
Fish, Rich Fisher, Fish for Scores on Twitter. Give him a follow. All the great coverage here in Mercer County. He heads down to the field to get his Player of the Game interview. We won't be far behind him here tonight. I'll be making my way down there in just a little bit to talk with Jaden Davis, our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game. A 3-touchdown performance, over 100 yards on the ground. Jaden Davis, what a game for him in this one. Thompson wants to throw right side and does. Pass is incomplete. Flag comes in late. This is going to be roughing the passer against Notre Dame. It'll be a 15-yard penalty and move the sticks for a 1st down for Hightstown. And that's just not a penalty you need to be committing this late in the game. Penalty assessed against the defensive end, Sammy Hage. The senior D lineman called for the penalty. So he gets subbed out. 1st down and goal to go. The ball, or excuse me, 1st down and 10. The ball spotted on the Notre Dame 12, or the 11 actually. 1:21 to go here in this one. Handoff. It's Ryans. Slips a defender. Still going. Tackle just inside the 10, shy of the 5. Second down and about 5 to go. Final minute in regulation here from Hightstown High School. I formation for the Rams. Snap bobbled, handoff given, Ryan's left side, still going, reaching for the goal line, but he's stacked up short at the 3-yard line. Clock continues to tick, 35 seconds and counting. Rams looking for a touchdown here in the final seconds. They go quick to the line. Thompson gets under center, back in the eye. Back on the ground, snap fumbled on the turf, it's loose. The Irish think they have it. And they do. Notre Dame forces the turnover, and that's going to do it in this one. 49-21, the final score. Irish will just kneel this one down and end it here from Hightstown. They get their first victory of the season after an 0-3 start, their first 0-3 start since 2016. Notre Dame comes away with a big victory on the road here against the Hightstown Rams. I want to thank all of our sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. Greenstein, Meiswinkle, and Lustenberg. NJEA, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, Notre Dame High School, the Revere Restaurant, Simplicity Funeral Home, Jammer Doors and Windows, Haldeman Ford, the Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, the Trentonian, Mako of Ewing, all proud to bring you tonight's coverage on the WBCB Sports Network. For our crew, Rich Sale did our camera work tonight. Colin Sommer produced tonight's stream. For my broadcast partner, Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. One final time here from Hightstown High School as the Irish kneel things away. The final score, Notre Dame 49, Hightstown 21, as the Irish improve to 1-3 on the season and secure their first victory here against the Hightstown Rams. You've been listening to High School Football on the WBCB Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.